Hey everyone, James here, representing Amfex, trying to just make you a little bit of money, potentially give you a few ideas that could be out there. First off, I'm just going to kick off with a bit of a chat. Ties loosened off. It's the end of the day. I'm happy to talk about dress code if you want to talk. Right, Brian Dietrich from Carson Group, LLC. Big week for small caps. He's a big small cap fan. Now, he's actually got some really good stats and probably someone that, pay attention to some of the things that he says. Interesting, he does the long-term stats things. But anyway, this is just an idea generator, so there's nothing too in-depth that's going on here. The jobs numbers that came in on Friday showed that potentially there is no landing that's going to go on. It's definitely not a hard landing for the time being. Markets got bought off the back of it. Doesn't matter about any of the risks, so all of this just sort of taking on that one. The other risks are something that I want to talk about at a different time. Don't worry about that. IWM, which is the small cap index, finding buyers right there. It's bounced off previous peaks. One for the technical analysis that if the troughs align with the peaks, there's good solid fundamentals that are behind that technical analysis. Not fundamentals, but the fundamentals of technical analysis showing that it does have a tendency to bounce off those particular things. All of this is just sort of close enough as near enough when it comes to looking at charts. However, it has been drifting away in its differential for the S&P 500. So small caps, probably what do we want to say, undervalued or not underbought. I'll find that word for it. However, S&P 500 has gone up, whereas the small caps have fallen behind. Usually those things have a tendency to return to the mean. Either the S&P has to come back down or the small caps drift back up. He thinks it's going to be the latter. That's good for him. So they are overweight small caps with the potential for a big catch up to trade in the rest of 2023. Back to me. Hello. Now, however, there's a bit of a problem. The 2000, the Russell 2000 small cap index is now seeing 37.92, I'm going to say, percent of its holdings that are in there are unprofitable. So, small caps, sometimes they're not profitable, but they're still worth a buy in the market, and depending on what the goal is and the aim is, that's it. The highs of that was somewhere around the 41%, I think, from memory. So, and that was during COVID, so the worst possible time for small companies could possibly be during that time. No one was making money for that short amount of time. So the fact that that is trending up doesn't fill me with a whole lot of confidence. Unprofitable is bad, especially in a rising interest rate market. However, should you be interested, then we're going to have a bit of a look over here at what we can do. Here is the Amfex platform. Go and have a look, amfex.com, fill out the login, open up the web trader, and go and have a bit of a look. So I'm just going to have a bit of a look in here and see what we can do. So I've gone fund region, the United States of America. And in here, I'm just going to type, also under this United States of America, you can see some of these amazing things here. These growth funds. If you want to have a look at tech, here they are. Tech fund, performing. Personally, potentially overvalued. If you think that the AI thing is going to keep on going and those big companies are going to get dragged along with it, these are some of the ones that you want to have a look at. But these are over in India and things like that too, so don't worry about that. But we're going to look at small caps. Okay, small caps specific to the region of the United States. Here we go, Legg Mason. Funny, you know that it's a Monday afternoon after work, don't you? So look at this one. Now this is really easy. So I've just found the small cap thing. It's got holdings. Their overview is that they are going to seek long-term value by investing in shares of small and very small size. So they've always got a few, but the fund is looking at what they believe are undervalued. So it's a value small cap fund. If we're going to have a look at the price and charts, we won't worry about the holdings for now. It's companies that you wouldn't know, but also this is just a general overview to have a look at. If you have an idea, have a hunch, buy a bunch, as the expression goes, and see what's going on. Yes, it has definitely had a good rally off 780. Potentially, it can go back into that 880 range there as well. Obviously, all general advice here. You go back over the 3-year period and you can see, yes, it has been to certain parts of the stratosphere before during COVID. So potentially during COVID, it doesn't matter if companies are unprofitable. But, well, I'll leave that up to you to be able to make that decision there. However, and that's it. So look, if you want to then follow it, you follow it. It's in there. If you want to invest, you pull it up and you go in there. This is a demo account, so it's not really minimum deposit. Aussie 2,606 into that fund, and then you can get going on that one. Back to me, and then there's a deposit straight into a Westpac Bank branch, and everything else will tick itself up for you. Look, that's just a really simple idea for something where you go, small caps. Okay, I believe that small caps are going to run. How am I going to do it easily? I'm going to get into this particular thing and have access to any particular one that I want. I wanted a value small cap manager. I managed to find one fairly quickly. You can invest in a matter of seconds. So that's the overview for today. I hope that was helpful. Any questions at all, please let me know. James Whelan here, representing AmFX. Have yourself a good evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.